Mark Carney called the Conservative Party of Canada's costed platform released after the advance polls closed a joke. Is the platform a joke? Let's take a look. Analysts have called the Poilievre Conservatives' newly released platform a mess of cutbacks and austerity. Let's first hear what Mark Carney had to say about it.
There are so many phantom numbers in that platform. But let's start with the approach. With respect to $10 a day childcare, with respect to dental care, farmer care, the approach is, if you already have it, you can keep it, but no one else can have it. So we have two types of Canadians. I thought a Canadian was a Canadian who's a Canadian. In our country, that is the case. So you bet if you haven't had children and got them in, you get the point. Secondly, there's a phantom growth that comes from the sky in his platform that arrives and changes his numbers, even though he doesn't have a plan to fight against President Trump. He also has a tax cut, a bring-it-home tax cut that never comes home. It doesn't arrive until year 4 and 5, right when we see the need of Canadians. Our tax cut, compared to his plan, I'll give you one number, is 4 times larger this year. Is 4 times larger. These numbers are a joke. We aren't in a joke. We are in the worst crisis of our lives. It takes a serious government. It takes a serious plan. It takes a plan that delivers today. It takes a plan that delivers investment. It takes a plan that grows this economy, stands up to Trump, and moves forward with the brilliance of the workers here and across Quebec and across Canada.
I love how blunt Mark Carney is being here. In another part of that response, he compares Pierre Poilievre to Trump and how he's importing the ideas from Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
Just like the Trump administration, the Conservative platform includes massive cuts to foreign aid of $9.4 billion. The Conservatives will defund the CBC and other Canadian crown corporations. This is a huge blow to Canadian culture at a time when we need Canadian arts, music, comedy, and film the most. But I suppose that's the goal. Conservatives will lay off public service workers and cut government services just like Trump's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, being run by Elon Musk. Conservatives will end or reduce funding for artificial intelligence or AI initiatives by billions. The goal is to keep Canada a strictly resource-based economy with low-paying 19th century jobs. Conservatives will repeal clean fuel regulations and eliminate the need for big polluters to pay their fair share of taxes. That's been Poilievre's goal all along: to reduce the tax burden for rich oil and gas executives and owners regardless of their devastating environmental impacts. And those promised tax cuts for the lowest income bracket in Canada will not come until year 4 of a Poilievre government. What? Poilievre must have skipped that part in all of his speeches. Even I was shocked by this. By contrast, the Liberal Party of Canada plan will ensure a tax break for all Canadians by July 1st, 2025. That's on Canada Day. Mark Carney says he recognizes Canadians need help now, not 4 years from now. And pharmacare? Yeah, that's gone if there is a Poilievre government. The Pharmacare Act passed Parliament in October 2024. The only provinces that have existing deals with the federal government are Manitoba, BC, and Prince Edward Island. And that's all there will ever be. Poilievre says he'll honor those agreements. As for the rest of us in Canada, yep, we are totally out of luck. No pharmacare for the rest of us. How is this fair? It is particularly heartbreaking when you consider that pharmacare would have meant free diabetes support for low-income Canadians. 3.8 million people over the age of 1 live with diagnosed diabetes, representing about 9.6% of the Canadian population. Pharmacare would have meant free contraception for women in Canada. I mean, it isn't like we are all struggling to make ends meet and collapsing under the high costs of everything right now, and women most of all. And most health plans don't cover contraception. This would really help families. But that's all gone under a Poilievre government. And another heartbreak. Canada Dental Care will no longer be available to low-income seniors and families who haven't already enrolled. For the rest of us, we are simply out of luck in a Poilievre government. No wonder they waited so long to release this platform. Pierre Poilievre said no. No wonder folks call the Conservative Party of Canada the Party of No. They don't believe regular Canadian taxpayers deserve any services for their hard-earned money. But Pierre Poilievre knows who should get your taxpayer dollars. Poilievre works for the billionaires and wealthy families that run Canada. Not you, don't get played, Canada.